All right, let's try this again. There it goes. I'm trying to see if this is going to behave. Yes, it is. All right. Good day, everybody, and welcome to Boston International Raceway, home of the fastest mile oval, I think, around. This is going to be an interesting race, as teams and drivers will be duking battle for 118 laps here around this very quick little oval. A little later than what we normally start with, but gonna expect a very high-powered, high-attrition race. A couple of big accidents maybe early on expected. Other than that, should be a great race today. Two major drivers are not here. Sean Angel isn't here. Along with Sean Angel teched out, and there were three drivers who got strikes after the round in of Trois-Rivières. DJ Curtis is here, of course. He is currently, he got a strike for his antics getting disqualified, and there was strikes given to both MDR drivers for their antics at Trois-Rivières, which gave Kylu Weiswork 3 strikes, so he is out today. So he will not be here. Qualifying order today, I don't know where the 5 is. Oh, 5 is hidden there. We have Eric Monaco, Cameron Taylor, Anthony Griffith, great showing by the Tenaires, and the Silver Speeds, Nick Pericles, Takumi Hirano, Philip Papura, last week's winner, DJ Curtis, Dylan Speeds, Russell Pliskin, Tyler Berkman, Greg Woodard, Lance Calvin, Caitlin Tannerhill, William Brock, Daniel Bouchard, Carter Fitzgerald. I'm sure Matthews really wants to have a good run today. This is kind of their home race, I think, this year. Allison Holiday, Joe Coleman, Craig Yonser, Bethany Woodard, Vince Fries, Rich Roy, Julius Costra, Zayden Davidson, Alex Rowe, Tyler Thaber, and Cody Lamas starting last after he had a really bad qualifying run there today. But this isn't expected to be a track that they're particularly strong at, DNC. And we are going to get going here. And field's going to roll off here any second now as we kind of loop over here. And here they go. They roll away here for 118 laps here around Boston. Our stewards today are Ryan Matthews, Greg Woodard, and Rich Roy today. So this should be a really good batch of people today as we get going here. Anybody in the comments today? Don't see any yet. But this could be a very interesting race, I think. A lot of drivers and a lot of teams are expecting this one to be a little bit chaotic, and there's not a lot of time left to get into the playoffs, so we're going to see what's up today. Oops, don't mean to do that. As now, Cameron Taylor and Eric Monaco lead the field down to the green. Monaco gets a great start. Actually, both lanes get a really good start there as well. And here they go, down into turn 1 and 2. Really good start through the field here. We're hoping that the race will be clean at least early on. And Anthony Griffith's actually going to lead the first lap. 189 miles an hour, 191 entering turn 1 here. Very quick track here. This is kind of the tracks that we're kind of worried about after, especially after the Chicagoland Shamazel last year, or earlier this year. We really don't want to see another race like that. Here comes Philip Papura to the lead. Uh-oh, we got a crash in the back. It looks like there's a 3-car pileup. That's Craig Yonser and the 2 Mid-Atlantic cars of Caitlin Tannerhill and Allison Holiday. That's going to bring out the first caution of the day. And the back of the field did catch the yellow, so they should be slowing down. Almost a little bit of contact there with the 01 and the 89. We're hoping everybody slows down quite cleanly here. Slow her down, slow her down. Whoa her down, everybody. Let's try and line up safely, and we'll take a look at the replay here in a little bit to see if anybody's going to get penalized for that. So Greg Woodard, or not Greg Woodard, Craig Yonser. And let's take a look here. I don't know how to judge that. I think Yantzer slid up. Don't get me wrong. But that really narrows, the line really narrows off that corner, and 3 wide around Boston's not a great idea. I think the 2 Mid-Atlantics would have made it through the corner had the 89 not done that. Or not the 89, the 66 had not done that. But I do think racing deal is probably the right way to call that, and that's what they're going to do, is call that as a racing deal. What? Uh-oh. More damage to the back of the 66. Where did that happen? Oh, no, that might have just been from that accident. Never mind. But we got to take a look at that pit road contact there with the 78 and the 66. This very well could be a penalty here. All right. Oh, my goodness. What is the Roy Inc. car doing there? The Roy Inc. car was coming out at the same time as the 32 was coming in. And the 66 there as well, so... Wonder if that'll be a penalty. Oh, the 88 of Vince Freeze is also blowing up. A little bit of damage on that car as well. Oh! This is the 32 and the 88 coming off of pit road. That was kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. That was really dumb. So stewards are gonna have something to look at there with the 78 and the 32 and the 88 there. EOLL on the 32, okay. So they are very quick to throw the 32 there. And the 32 goes with grace and ease there, so that's good to see. We're going to take a look at it once again. Yeah, that's the 32. Not even close. And they're going to go green this time with Alex Rowe leading over Lance Calvin. William Brock, who won at Daytona earlier this year. Are you guys going to do anything about the 78? 78 might be out, actually. Yeah, 78's out, so I don't think anything needs to be done about the 78. All right, so Alex Rowe leads in the 01 car. Where's his teammate Joe Coleman? Actually running P8, so good to see Joe Coleman actually up here. But we're going to go back green. The Lycoya pace car is going to pull in here. Single file restarts tend to be a little bit easier here. And green flag is out. Hopefully we get some green flag racing in here on lap 8 of 118. Down to turn 1 they go. And it looks like you got Perkins already on the inside of Fitzgerald there. The 28's looking all over the back bumper of the 01 car. And here's kind of that chaotic racing we like seeing out of these fake super speedways. Wonder what happened to Woodard there. Woodard looks really slow. Greg Woodard does. He'll be an interesting person later on. As the 28 of Calvin takes over the lead of the event. Not for long, though, as William Brock's going to look to the inside as well. Ooh, that's going to be aggressive there. The 41 had to back out of it there. The 60 and the 22 nearly got collected in that. And the 35 and 25 now 3 wide with the 17. Got a car on pit road. That's the 96. They, no black flag there. I think they brought that car in kind of on their own accord. Red Bull, very controversial team. Trying to get 3. They've actually hired Noah Hart, ARCSOA legend, for next year in that team. And they will also have Eric Monaco in that team as well. Uh-oh. Beating and banging there between Tyler Berkman and Lance Calvin. But I think we got to crash further back. Or we almost did. Oh, yeah, we definitely got to crash further back. That's Joe Coleman wrecking. How did that happen? Oh, a fuel system problem with the 22 car. And he tries to get out of the way, but sees the 41 is there. And crashes. There is your Joe Coleman crash of the day, everybody. And that's going to bring out the second caution of the day. So Joe Coleman brings out caution number 2 of the day. He did get it running again, though, so that's important. But he is, I believe, a lap down. As Nick Pericles brings it down pit road here. I'm wondering if it was a fuel system problem. No action on the 22, so another racing deal they're calling. I see the stewards are being pretty lenient today, actually, on some of these issues, so good to see that out of them. They've been stressed a lot lately. And this track is fighting for another spot on the grid next year, or on the schedule next year. So we'll see how that goes for it. Who will be the first car off of pit road is the next question. First car 1 lap down will be actually Greg Woodard will get a lap back. Because Coleman was the cause of that yellow. So or actually, it would be not awarded. Sorry, I'm wrong on that. Joe Coleman would not be, or no one would get that yellow, would get that wave around. Because it wouldn't be Coleman. So now, oh, there goes Speeds out of the race. Dylan Speeds has a mechanical problem. He is going to fall out right then and there. So, tough break for Dylan Speeds. Dylan Speeds' car just broke down right there. And that is not going to be good for the Bradley team because Lance Calvin... Also, Lance Calvin is in the running for a number of teams here. He's the most coveted free agent we have right now. He says he's willing to come back next year, so I know Red Bull's put out an offer for him. That'd be a heck of a team. Eric Monaco, Noah Hart, and Lance Calvin on a team. I know Matthews has an offer out on him as well. So a number of teams are very interested in Lance Calvin. Or we think Matthews has an offer out on him. I think Medic has also said that they're interested in making him their lead driver. So that's another thing you're going to have to keep an eye out for as well as we go green this next time around. Why is Brock a lap down? Oh, if Brock's a lap down, then Brock can get the wave around. Brock gets the wave around. I did not realize he was a lap down. So, bye-bye, William Brock. Congratulations. You are back on the lead lap. Car 22 is also on the lead lap as well after that mechanical issue somehow. I don't think he somehow found a loophole in staying on the lead lap, so good on him. Only car 1 lap down will be Greg Woodard, and with how slow that car is, this could be an interesting restart. Or how that car was looking earlier. Here we go. Fastest car has been Takumi Hirano this year, and we're just getting word that he might not be back next year with that team. He's only sitting on 6 points, so green flag is out. Looks like Woodard's car might be fixed in terms of speed. Looks like it, actually. So a couple more cautions, and Woodard will be back on the lead lap. And here we go, around Boston International once again here. Looks like, oh, Calvin's going to drop back a number of spots there. Berkman takes over the lead with Hirano coming, so... Again, just got to be real careful with how you maneuver this track and maneuver traffic in this because, believe it or not, it's wide, but the line is very narrow around here. Also, problems for Caitlin Tannerhill, Julius Coster, and Cody Lamas. They're all maybe hit something out there. I don't know. They're all going to go a lap down, I think. Uh-oh. Is that problems for Lance Kelvin? No, it's not. He's just slow out there. Philip Papura leads over the two Marlins, the two Red Bulls, and then a little further back, it's got a little bit of a gap back to him. And here comes the first car out of the pits. That's going to be Tannerhill here. And, oh, man, that's going to be a crash! Tannerhill did not merge correctly. Greg Woodard and Sean Perkins are upside down. And that was definitely going to take a steward's inquiry there because look at that merge. What are you doing? Nearly took out the 4, and then you take out 2 more cars. Now, I already know the stewards are going to throw a penalty at this. Like, you can't be doing that. Let's take a look again. Tannerhill's merging like a granny in traffic. I think we're going to go on board the 35 here. Let's take a look at this from the 35's view. So the 066 has been disqualified by stewards, and will be out of the race. So that is a big penalty for the driver there. Car 48 will be getting a wave around, it looks like. Fact. So disqualification on car 96 there. Greg Woodard surprisingly still running. I think he flipped it too. And he's still running. 35 is also out of the race as well. So tough break. So the 48 will be getting a wave around. I think he'll get one of his 2 laps back. Because he's on the tail end of 1 down. And then the lucky dog would actually be car 32 then. Because we can't give 2 laps back to car 48. Also, car 84 pitting. So... oh no, 48 is the lucky dog car. So, 48 gets a wave around. So, Cody Lamas will get one of his laps back. He was on the tail end. Yeah, he is on the tail end. My apologies. Wave number 32 as well. Because the 32 would get a wave around as well. Because it was kind of a weird scoring glitch there where I think it was putting the 48 on the tail end and it wasn't supposed to. So, 32 is going to get a wave around as well. Might have been a scoring mistake on my part, but they're both 2 laps down, so I don't think it really matters all that much. Anthony Griffith will lead the field back to the green. Tannerhill is out of the race. It's only lap 24 of 118. Bouchard second, Kelvin third. Holiday running fourth. Followed by Berkman, Papura, Curtis, and the 60 there. Wow! Greg Woodard had a running start there, to say the least, as did Anthony Griffith for that matter. So, I'm sure Woodard wants a spot back. Also, Nick Pericles didn't make it back around in time to take the green. there with the rest of the field. So Pericles is going to be hoping for another quick yellow. As, look at the lead Anthony Griffith has. But I'm sure that's going to close up real quick here, as Woodard is kind of holding up the outside line. As Griffith continues to lead this event right now. They will be coming up to lap Nick Pericles here in a little bit. Griffith is the highest driver in points without a victory, so he's going to want to get into he's going to want to lock himself into the playoffs. Russ Pliskin's on the outside looking in, and he is flying by his teammates there. We know Hirano's fast around these high-speed ovals, and here comes Pliskin now to show his might at the front of the field. Pliskin now dives underneath for the lead. A little bit of door checking there with car 4. Pliskin leads the lap. We're going to go through the field here, make sure everybody's doing okay. I guess Coleman maybe fell out. No, Coleman's still in it. Never mind. Coleman's running P10 after that incident. Coleman's actually beating his teammate right now. But right now, Russell Pliskin continues to lead this event. And he's not in the playoffs yet, but I'm sure Russell Pliskin's going to want that victory, because right now in points, I don't think he's going to get in on points, unless if he starts pulling some miracles here in Indy. Here and at Indy, which Indy is, of course, an invitational race. They will have 42 cars, but it's all invite. There's also been talk that it might be the first ARCSOA 46 car race, which ARCSOA has been looking forward to doing. Here comes Griffith once again, diving down low. Taking over the lead of the event. This is the kind of racing we need here, as here comes Hirano and Taylor. They're closing in now. Taylor, of course, not in the last race due to tech suspension. As here comes the 5 with the 92. I think they really need to start working with each other to keep up with this pack, because if they don't, they're going to lose them, and that's not a good thing. Uh-oh, they're starting to slow down now in the corners a little bit, as tires are wearing little by little. Hirano at least did. And now we've got a Papura now making it a Ghost 1-2 at the front of the field now. And now Griffith is now fighting back on the inside as the field is spread out a little bit. A little further back go Coleman and Berkman. Roy and Costra nearly wrecked each other there. All good, no harm, no foul. They saved it. Lamas now is one lap down, but he is flying through this field. He will get the lucky dog if there were to be another caution, I believe. Very high-speed track this one is, as you can kind of tell. Bouchard has lost a ton of time. I remember he was up in like second on this restart, and he's already at the back of the field here. And they're going to lap Pericles pretty quickly here, and I think that's going to start shuffling the order. Fastest car on track right now is still Hirano with Berkman second, so those Marlones we know are quick. I think they just need to get some help here. But yeah, they're slowing down in the corner. They've got such straight line speed, they don't have any speed through the corner. Hold on, let's take a look at some of the comments here. They're having a good time in the comments, I see. And there's Greg Woodard, who is way slow. He'll be fun for the lap cars, or for the lead lappers to deal with. Greg Woodard will be doing 176 compared to 189 through the corners. Again, it's a little bit of a single file affair, but that's to be expected. The drivers are calming down a little bit, and lap cars are going to be a big problem. As there goes Woodard by. Pericles really needs a caution right now, as could Bouchard use a caution as well. Kelvin's making a move on Papura. Not going to get it done there, though. Taylor now has caught this pack, and DJ Curtis is now holding on tight. Hirano and Monaco really got to start working with each other, I think, or maybe Hirano's backing up to work with Berkman a bit there, his teammate. Griffith going to the lead now, going to be a change in lead. And that's a very good move there, as now they're going to be dealing with Greg Woodard, who, like I said, is quite slow out there. And he is going to be a determination on who leads this race. Griffith goes by, Pliskin goes by, and Woodard's right now doing a really good job being a back marker. Just can't let the 25 go of Papura there. Up now we got Pliskin going to the lead again with help from Kelvin. And now it looks like this is going to be the end of Curtis in this lead pack until there's a caution. Brock now. Oh, this pack is actually not that quick. As Griffith now is trying to get by Kelvin again. This is actually going to bring Taylor up into this as well. In the Tenaire. Oh, yeah, DJ Curtis is hired by Ford. I'm sorry if I said that. Oh, DJ Curtis was hired by Ford. I guess that was announced earlier today. I didn't realize that. But here comes, oh, wow. Now you got Taylor flying through this field very quickly. As Taylor goes by Griffith there, the two Ohioans changing positions. But this has been Russell Pliskin's race to lose at this stage. And now everybody's starting to slow down. As Griffith goes back by Taylor. We do believe Kenny Myatt will be full-time for them next year, too. Noah Hart and Kenny Myatt back full-time. I can't count how many times they've been supposed to retire, but I think they just enjoy racing too much, and now they kind of want to do it again. So that's kind of cool. So Anthony Griffith now is really closing in on the 24 car. I think he's the only car that's been able to make a move on the 24. Let's take a look through the field here. Again, it's just all done. I'm interested to see what's going to happen when we hit pit stop strategy, because with how quick this track is, it does use fuel very quickly. And the 4 seems better through the slowdown in turn 3 and 4. Like when they have to let off the throttle for 3 and 4, the 4 seems really quick through there. Better than the 24, to be honest. And they're coming up to Pericles as well, who is very quick on his own accord. But here we go. As the 4 has taken over the lead. We're hearing reports of debris in turn 4. And yes, they're throwing the yellow for it. Yes, they're throwing the yellows for it. In turn 3, Ghost flies by the 4 car there. I think the 4 was getting ready to pit, but we are under yellow flag on lap 54 of 118. So we have a yellow flag for debris out there. In turn 3, we're not sure for what. Oh, and this is at the same... And I'm hearing that the 95 hit that debris of Bethany Woodard and has a tire going down. So Good thing they threw the yellow when they did. Bethany Woodard would be way down the order if that weren't the case. So Bethany Woodard got really lucky there. Who will be the next car to get a lap back? That will be car 48 will get the wave around. So 48 car will get a wave around, unless if the 7 gets out. The 7 might actually get the wave around, because the 7 just went a lap down. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the 7 here, because the 7 wasn't a lap down when the caution came out, but they pitted. So would that be on their own accord, knowing that they're going to get the wave around and screw over the 48 car, or what? Kelvin's going to lead out of the pits. The 01 is on the tail end of the lead lap, as is the... Okay, they're all going to get wave arounds, I think. If that's what I'm guessing they're going to do. So the 01, the 84, and the 7 are going to get a wave around. And that will recycle the order the way it needs to be. And then the 48 will probably be the first car 1 lap down, and then he'll get a wave around. It looks like that's what's going to be the case. Oh, 17 car with engine issues, apparently. That's William Brock. Yep, Brock's out. William Brock has blown the motor. That's not good for him. He will fall out of the race right at this stage. So tough break for Brock, our points leader. And the 48 is going to get his wave around. Going to get the lucky dog position here. 48 will. Gosh, the 96 being up there is a little scary, but you know what? I might EOLL the 96 just because I know that's going to be a problem. Just get him at the back. If he screws up his own teammate, that's his own. Oh, no, he's screwing up a lot of people. And I was going to say pace plus, but we'll throw another yellow here quick, because I know that's going to be a problem. Hopefully this will be a real quick yellow. I'll pace minus him. Because that was not what I expected there. That was a late EOLL there on car. That was all on me there. I was a little late with the 96 getting that. Oh, they're actually all going to pit again. Wonder if they're close on strategy here, but I'm going to make this real quick for them. So they're going to pit this. Oh, no, they're not pitting. Okay. All right, they're going green this time. Good. I'm cool with that. And because this is just an extenuation of the last caution, 32 is not getting a... Fudge. Black, number 96. Oh, he's already serving a penalty, I guess. Cool. Clear, black. Black, number 96. Now, he should be coming down pit road with the pace car. Then we'll get back green here. And he's not. Well, this could be fun. I'll clear him. We'll see how he does. He actually gets up to speed pretty quickly there, so I'm actually going to clear his black for a second here and see what he does. As Taylor and Kelvin get by here. And he's still pitting anyway. I cleared his black. Uh-oh, that didn't look good. We got cars all over the place. 87, 84, 83, 33. Oh, Papura's in it as well. Well, let's see what happened there. Yeah, 3 wide's not going to work. And up, that was Coleman, I think, sliding up there. And then there was an accident further back that looked like a whole separate incident. But they called a racing deal earlier for the same thing with car 66. So they might be off lenient here on the 22. I'm going to go back and take a look and see what happened to the 84. And the 87. Again, kind of the same thing. 3 wide here. They're going to call a racing deal on the 22. And I think they're going to have to call a racing deal on the 84 as well. Or on the 7 as well, rather. Because, yeah, all-around racing deal. A lot of cars damaged in that, but that was almost did not collect Holiday in there. And I kind of want to go on board with Allison Holiday because Holiday was having a good run and now has a bunch of damage. Holiday was doing a great job today, too. And just one accident can just take away all your momentum there. Incident happens in front. Holiday thinks she's missed it, and the 025 comes right down in front of her path. And that's going to be it for Allison Holiday. Cameron Taylor leads the race, though. I want to take a look at some of your comments. Joe Coleman's so funny. Joe Coleman, I hope somebody picks him up next year. I'm not going to lie, he is so bad he needs to be on the ARCSOA grid for a while. So, yeah. Oh, 48 deserves an onboard. Okay, we'll take a look at the 48. Let's take a look there. Oops, too far. So the restart, they're flying around the track here. Incident takes place in front of the 48. Good miss there. Great miss there. Yeah, 48 avoidance of the day so far. Good job, Cody Lamas. Wave around to car 32. 32, I know, is the first car 1 lap down. I can see that. Wow, what happened to Monaco going a lap down? That's not good. 32 gets a lap back. as Cameron Taylor will lead the field back to the green. We're just past halfway in this event. Slower race than we would have thought, though. We expected this race to be about 45 minutes long to an hour. And we're hoping for a green flag run here. Next race will be the Concord Motor Speedway in North Carolina. Taylor leads the field back to the green. Ooh, Pericles is slow. Pericles is very slow with damage. Oh my goodness. Everybody is doing a good job getting by Pericles, though. I think everybody sees that issue there. The 7's not going to be so lucky, and neither is the 48. 48 actually avoids there. 7 and 87 are the two that are going to get held up there. But now the recycle game begins. 41 just gets back on the lead lap there for a brief second. And the 84 is really holding up some cars. Kelvin takes over the lead of the race and is going to try and get underneath Monaco there. As there is this pack recycling we're going to see here as Berkman's not looking very strong back there, even though he's got one of the fastest cars out there. He and his teammate Takumi Hirano, a little bit of contact there between the 5 and the 41. And the 5's on the outside. That's not where you want to be. Contact between the 4 and the 28 for the lead. We go through the field. Everybody's a little spread out further back, but the lead pack is quite packed up here. Gotta give Joe Coleman credit, though. He's bad. Don't get me wrong, he's not scored a point all year. Oh, no! That's a big accident waiting to happen. Here we go. There's the big one. There's the big one. Brake! Brake! What are you doing, Nick Pericles? Yeah, that accident was coming. Carter Fitzgerald had nowhere to run in that one. Russell Pliskin, the dominant car of the day, with damage. That's this type of racing for you. So where did this one all start? I think it started here between Bethany Woodard, Takumi Hirano, and the 28 car. I'm thinking this is going to be a race. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a racing deal, because it was a little different than the last one. It was a little different because it was the first initial contact happened in the high line. It was Bethany Woodard and the 28 getting together. Well, although the 92 was going to hit in there as well. 24 had really nowhere to go. Everybody else did a really good job avoiding that. The fact that that was only a 4-car pileup, really, or 5-car pileup, is quite amazing to me because there was 3 there, 4, and then Fitzgerald involved as well. That's 5 cars. Oh, and then Greg Woodard got a little piece there as well. That's very impressive that that was as low as it was, but I'm interested to see, will they call that a racing deal? Or will that be considered a onboard 95 they want to see? Okay, well, we can do that. All right, we're slowing down. Hold on, we'll speed up a little bit here just so we can get in the corner. All right, so here we go. Go on the cockpit cam. Just wheel to the left, makes initial contact there, then the 92 slides in and makes the whole situation worse. So we'll go back again, take a look. First contact was made between the 28 and the 95, and then the 92 slid up there. The 92 wasn't going to make the corner anyway without door checking the 95, but the first contact was between the 95 and the 28, as I'm going to pause the actual race because these cautions are quick. And then just nowhere for anybody to go. We're throwing the red right now. There's Russell Pliskin spinning. We're actually going to go on board with Pliskin. And that's where the 96 gets a piece there. We're on board with the 24. So it was a 6-car pilot because the 96 did get a piece in that. On board with the 60. Accident takes place. EOLL on car 95. They are going to throw the book at the 95 for that. They are going to throw the book at the 95, so... Oh, operation aborted because we're paused. That's why. So the 60 goes by the 95, basically. And the first car 1 lap down will be car 84, so wave to the 84 car. Oh, we got a problem with the 41, the race leader. So the race leader is going to go. So the 95 has let the 60 go by there. This is going to be a messed up restart, I think, because the 41... who has issues right now, is pitting. So it's DJ Curtis leading over Philip Papura, Tyler Berkman. Got to keep in mind, Papura's got damage. Anthony Griffith and Cameron Taylor. Joe Coleman's running 6 with Faber, Lamas, Rowe, and Bouchard there as well. Oh, we got issues for the 4 car now. Another car with issues. And the 28's blowing up. Fuel system on the 4. The 41 with tire and engine issues for car 28 there. We're throwing a yellow. Lot of... I don't know what went on there. And there's going to be a lot of cars tail end of the lead lap, I think, after that one. Or that got lapped, for that matter. A bunch of cars had to pit there. I'm not sure why they did. I'm wondering if they didn't clean that up well enough, and then they all hit debris of some type. Well, no matter what, it looks like there's going to be a lot of waiver rounds there. Number of cars pitting. That's the 25, the 92, the 95, and the 84. Really, if you're on the lead lap, you got a shot to win this, I think, with the way this race has been going. A lot of cars did get lapped in that incident there. So I believe Lamas will get the waiver round. I believe. Because... I'm wondering if there was a black issue there where, like, somebody didn't get going and then they black flagged them all. That wouldn't surprise me, actually. Big loser there was Anthony Griffith, one of the fastest cars out there. 1 lap down now. First car 1 lap down will be Cody Lamas, I believe. Are they going to pit again? Why? Okay. I don't understand this strategy call, but okay. A lot of really dumb moves in strategy department today. I don't think it's a pit glitch. I don't, because it's not behaving like a pit glitch. At least the 41 isn't. .48 gets the wave around. I'm thinking they got black flagged, is what I'm thinking it was. I'm thinking there was a car that maybe... Oh, when the 41 didn't get going. That's what it was. The 41 didn't get going, and they all got black flag for passing them. Presumably on pit road, so it probably shouldn't have happened, but it did. Well, no. No, I'm guessing one of those cars that broke down, they passed them. And then... that's what happened. That would just be my guess, though. Tyler Berkman leads on the restart here. Number of good cars a lap down now. So there, if we get another caution, it's going to be a very interesting showdown here. Green flag is out once again here. Good start by the outside line. 83 did not get going, to say the least. But now the 89 is going with Coleman on the inside there. And here we go once again, and see if it were a pit glitch. Oh, Lamas is pitting. I don't know why, but... oops. If it were a pit glitch, I think there would have been more cars pitting than just Lamas. And that was a penalty of some type, even though I waved him around. I don't know what, but Cameron Taylor leads the race over the 89 and the 4 who are a lap down. Carter Fitzgerald runs second after wrecking in the last accident. And third position is, I think, Berkman. Fourth is Rich Roy. Fifth is Julius Costra. Sixth is Bethany Woodard. Seventh is Hirano. Eighth is Bouchard. Ninth is a battle between Curtis and Papura. 11th is Pericles. And here we go. It's just going to... the Tenaires now are leading this group here, but again, the 4 needs a caution, to say the least, to get back on the lead lap. And Lamas has issues, to say the least, so I don't think that was, per se, an issue with the stewards. I think that's an issue with the car, because that car does not look as fast as the rest of them. Like, he's only going 182 through the corners when everybody else is doing 190 entering the corners, so... here comes second place Carter Fitzgerald now. And Fitzgerald's really closing in here on Taylor. Battling, or drafting there. Berkman also up there as well. Did Hirano fall? No, Hirano's running 7th. Blue flag 41. 41? 41 was fast. 48 is maybe a blue flag, but coming up here. The 60, I'm pretty sure the 60 wouldn't want a blue flag because the 60's getting help from the 41. But we've got Nick Pericles that's going to be a factor here for Cameron Taylor to deal with. Taylor on his way to his first victory here in Boston. And this is going to really hold up Taylor here. As here comes the leaders now. As Griffith's going to get by. Taylor now dives underneath the 84, but this is going to put Fitzgerald right up to the 5 now. And Berkman goes by as well. But Berkman's going to try and take over second himself. As the field kind of cycles their way by. Pericles there. Oh, problems for Costra. What happened to Julius? Oh, he just had to pit. Uh-oh. Did I see? Oh, I thought I saw a yellow there. And Costra might have an issue with that car. Yep, fuel leak on car 32. Taylor's doing a good job controlling this event, though, as the 48 is kind of not being the best back marker there, but trying his best there. As now Berkman and Fitzgerald have really fallen off the cherry truck now. Trying to catch Taylor. Taylor and his Tenaire teammate, they're just cycling back and forth trying to lead this race as long as they can. But remember, Tenaire has, 87 with a fuel leak. 87 makes it to pit row before having too many issues. But Cameron Taylor has actually pulled a bit of a lead on these guys, so, or on everybody else behind them, so Cameron Taylor on his way to a pretty good result, I think. But Taylor's kind of, well, no, he's getting help from his teammate now, so rookie Cameron Taylor, he's going to need this, because if he wants to go for Rookie of the Year, he's going to need to get into the playoffs, because Janser still hasn't yet. And if Taylor's in the playoff and Janser doesn't, that's a huge upset for the playoff race. Or for Rookie of the Year. Because Taylor's had a pretty disappointing year so far. Oh, more issues. Oh, that's just the 87 leaving the pits. Meanwhile, it's just a bigger gap back to the 60 now, as the 62 has fallen even further back. He's drafting with the Bethany Woodard car. Bouchard and Hirano are doing battle as well. Here comes the 87 out of the pits. Again, though, if there is going to be a lap car that's going to be an issue, well, the 025 could be it. 025 might be a problem for them. He's about 10 mile an hour slower, and then obviously Nick Pericles is going to be an issue for Anthony Griffith, who is a lap down, and Cameron Taylor, the race leader. And this is where Carter Fitzgerald's really got to start closing in now. And, oh boy, this is not where you want to be if you're... Well, Griffith gets by cleanly. As does Taylor. And Papura is playing wisely with Taylor as well, so... And Fitzgerald is way down the order right now. 2.33 seconds down the order. Cameron Taylor's kind of walking away with this one at this stage. Oh, no! Contact there between Berkman and Woodard there. Oh, no! There's debris in turn 2. And I think that's going to be a yellow flag. Oh, no, they're throwing debris in turn 4. My apologies. From where Woodard and Berkman made contact. And that is going to slow them down for an 18-lap dash. As there goes... So actually, Anthony Griffith is going to get a lap back on his own accord. But he's 2 laps down. And the 025... Well, we'll see what happens after the pit stop cycle. That'll be the wave around then. Taylor's going to come out of the pits first, I think, because look at the gap he's got. Oh, Hirano's staying out, actually, though, from 5th. Uh-oh, what happened to Hirano? He's got a lot of damage on that car. Where'd he get that? Oh, must have gotten it a while ago. He must have been involved in one of those wrecks. But I think Hirano is going to be the leading car. No, it's actually going to be Bethany Woodard, so all of these cars should get a wave around. Car 41, 48, 025, and 01. I think if they stay out, they will get a wave around. Yeah, 92 wasn't an earlier wreck. My bad. I can't keep all the cautions straight. All right, wave number 41, wave number 48, wave number 025. Oops. Wave 01. And the first car one lap down will be Tyler Thaber. Oh, wait, maybe the 84 is... Nope, Tyler Thaber will be the first car one lap down. So just in case, I'm going to wave the 89 now, just so that the 84 doesn't become a problem. And Kostra's still on pit road. Tough break for Kostra. So it's 95, 92, 5. So those two did not pit. Bethany Woodard and the 95 did not pit. The 5 has not pitted. Or the 5 did pit. The 60 pit. The 62 pit. 7, 89, 83, 41, and all these guys got the wave around there. Now, we have seen some chicanery here on these restarts, but we don't have too long left in this race, so let's get going, y'all. It's a late night tonight, actually. Late for an ARCSOA race. So can Bethany Woodard hold off these drivers, or will there be some more weird pitting? Bethany Woodard leads the field to the green, and the 84 does not get going. That's kind of an expected thing there. The whole inside line is really slow going. And that's going to make things difficult for a lot of drivers as the 92 goes for the lead. With help from Cameron Taylor. Taylor takes over the lead, but now Fitzgerald is there. As really, this pack, none of them have a chance at this stage, unless if there's another yellow. And at this rate, there might be between the two Marlones there. Berkman did not like the way Hirano came down on him there. As the 5 and the 60 now are right with each other. The 5 does not have the help of his teammate. And now it's Fitzgerald versus Taylor. Woodard's a little further back. There's Berkman and Bouchard. Hirano's running 6th. 7th is Rowe. 8th is Thaber. 9th is Papura. And I believe 10th... I don't know where 10th is. Can Fitzgerald make a run here? And will Nick Pericles be a factor? I'm thinking so. It's going to be close if Fitzgerald's going to be a factor. Not Fitzgerald, I'm sorry. If Pericles becomes a factor. Here comes Fitzgerald down low. Takes over the lead on her own accord without any help outside of the slipstream. Fitzgerald takes over the lead. This would be huge for Matthews Motorsport winning at home. This would be a huge thing for her. Oh, Berkman has to let off the throttle for third. Can Taylor get a fight back here? Looks like Taylor's got a run, but not going to get it there. I don't know if Pericles will be a factor. Taylor's been looking low. Looks like he's going to get the lead back this time. Taylor led the lap by 1/100th of a second. Papura pits. But the 60's fighting back now. 60's close. 60's very close with only 3 to go. And there is Nick Pericles. They will catch Pericles. I think whoever deals with Pericles the best is going to win this race. There goes Fitzgerald by the 5. And Fitzgerald dives low with only 2 to go. Can Taylor, with 2 to go, get that spot? Taylor's got a run. Taylor's got the dive bomb with the white flag in hand. There's a little bit of contact. Taylor's got the lead. Here comes Bethany Woodard out of the pits. Woodard had to pit. And I think this is going to be Cameron Taylor's day, much to the chagrin of Matthews Motorsports. Oh, maybe not. Here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's coming. There's contact. Will it be enough? No! Cameron Taylor wins the race. Cameron Taylor gets his first victory of the season. Matthews Motorsports will not be happy about losing their home race. Whew, what a finish. What a finish. Let's take a look at that again. Out when the helicopter came, I want to see how close that was. Wasn't as close as I thought, but this is... Yeah, Taylor had about a car length there on Fitzgerald, but that was a good race. That was a good finish there. So, with that being said, I will get the export, and Cameron Taylor wins. Welcome to the playoffs, Cameron Taylor. I don't know what number this is. 15, I think. 14, one of them. Cameron Taylor wins. Carter Fitzgerald second. Tyler Berkman third. Daniel Bouchard fourth. Takumi Hirano fifth. Alex Rowe sixth. DJ Curtis seventh. Anthony Griffith eighth. Eric Monaco ninth. Bethany Woodard 10th. Tyler Thaber 11th. Philip Papura 12th. Cody Lamas 13th. 14th goes to Joe Coleman. 15th goes to Nick Pericles. 16th goes to Rich Royce. 17th goes to Costra. And then a lot of cars out. 18th or 19th goes to Kelvin. 20th goes to Pliskin. 21st to Holiday. 22nd to Brock. 23rd to Perkins. 24th to Tannerhill. 25th to Speeds. 26th to Freeze. 27th to Zayden Davidson. And 28th to Craig Yonser. So Cameron Taylor finally gets one of the Tenaires into the playoffs, which is impressive to say the least, because Cameron Taylor really needed that right there. Cameron Taylor needed that because his season was not looking good there at the end, but great to see that by Cameron Taylor. I think I got the... Didn't I export? Yes, I did. Boston got exported. All right. Let's take a look at your standings here. Let me flip it over to desktop capture. There we go. So before I forget, welcome Cameron Taylor, the first rookie to get into the playoffs. And he will come out with 25 points today. And I have to change this to yes. The lowest driver in points to be in the playoffs as well. Second place. Oh, I gotta get up the export. Duh. Goes to Carter Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald needed that. Really needed that. Needed that more than a lot of people did. Good result today. That's a little loud, I think. Third place goes to Tyler Berkman. Berkman could... Marlone just needed a good result today. They get 15 and a bronze. Tyler Berkman's actually had a number of bronzes, I think, this year. Oh, no, I had a silver. I'm sorry. Where did Berkman get a silver? Joliet. Oh, similar track. 12 points go to Daniel Bouchard. Again, another super speedway king. Daniel Bouchard does pretty well here. Stayed out of trouble today. Actually getting some pretty good results going there. 10 points to Hirano. Oh my god, Takumi Hirano needed points. Takumi Hirano needed that. 8 points go to Alex Rowe. Rowe has been quite consistent lately with points. And 8 won't hurt him at all. 6 points go to DJ Curtis. After nearly winning last week if he wasn't playing games. 4 points go to Anthony Griffith. 2 points go to Eric Monaco, and 1 point to Bethany Woodard. And then Monaco gets 2. Monaco, he ain't that low, is he? Yeah, I didn't think so. 2 points to Monaco. Right there. Let's take a look at your full points leaving Boston before going to Concord. William Brock still has the point lead over Lance Kelvin. Not a lot of change there. Nick Pericles is third. Fourth goes to Anthony Griffith, the highest car without playoffs. Fifth and 6th to Fitzgerald and Curtis, 7th to Monaco, 8th to Janser, 9th to Papura, 10th to Bouchard, 11th to Woodard, 12th to Rowe, 13th to Woodard, 14th to Roy, 15th to Taylor. Freeze, he is not no longer he is not the lowest in points in playoffs. Dylan Speeds is on 46. Angel, Lamas, Davidson, Berkman, Tannerhill, Kostra, Kiterman, Pliskin, Perkins, Hirano, Holiday, Thaber, Vershagen, and Joe Coleman down there in 31st. Let's take a look at the constructor standings leaving today. Did Ghost score anything today? I don't believe they did. Where did Papura finish? Pliskin was out. Oh, yeah, he did get... Oh, no, that's qualifying. Yeah, he got 12th. Ghost gets nothing. Second, Red Bull. Curtis got points, didn't he? Yeah, Curtis got 6. Pericles shouldn't have. No, he didn't. Ford Performance Technologies. They came home with a bumper crop from Bouchard. So that's 25, 18, 15, 12. Bradley Auto. I don't think they got anything today because Kelvin fell out. Matthews Motorsports. They got 18. Lycoya. Bethany Woodard got points today. Got 1 today. Tenaire, they came home with a bumper crop today. 25 from them and 4 from Griffith, so that's 29 points today. They did a good job. Silver Speed, Monaco did get 2 points. Dominion and Caraway. Did Lamas or Freeze score anything? Freeze did not. Lamas did not. Oop. Roy Inc. Three laps down, and Davidson was out, so nothing for them. Horizon. Did Rowe get anything? Because I know Coleman didn't. Yes, Rowe did. So 25, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8. 8 for Rowe. Saba Sport. I don't think they got anything. I don't think Thaber did. No, he did not. He was the first car out of the points. Middle Deutschland. Kostra didn't, and Weisork wasn't here. Mid-Atlantic. I don't think Holiday got anything. Yeah, Holiday didn't. Fordale, nothing. Marlone. Marlone did. Marlone did well. They got a grand total of 15 and 10, I believe. Yes, they did. So 25 points today for them. And lastly, Mopar wasn't here. Let's take a look at your constructors' standings at this stage. Marlone finally gets the jump they needed on some of those drivers. They jumped from second to last all the way up to there on the grid. But Ghost on 204, Red Bull on 196, Ford on 191, Matthews on 168, Bradley Auto on 164, 144 for Tenaire. Lycoya on 127, Silver Speed on 95, Dominion Caraway on 90, Roy Inc. on 84, Horizon on 62, Marlon on 51, Saba Sport on 48, Middle Deutschland on 47, Mid-Atlantic, Fordale, and Mopar further back. With that being said, I know it's a late night, but we are done for tonight. We will see you at the round of Concord, or round of North Carolina at Concord Motor Speedway.